Disney is trying to ban Jonathan Majors. Let's talk about it. So if you guys have not heard about Jonathan Majors, he's an actor that's been popping off lately, had his recent Michael B. Jordan moment. He's been in movies, but not much people have heard about him. In the last year or so, he's been in like 3 big movies in the theaters at the same time. I think he was in Creed 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and some other movie that no one gives a shit about. But it was kind of crazy because I saw this dude in 3 movies in the theaters at the same time. Imagine being so famous. People are going to rooms in the theater and literally you are in every single movie. Best believe that the dude was at his prime this year and was making the most bank this year. Until this happened, he got charged with SA. I can't say the full word here because I'm trying to protect my channel. He was arrested by the New York Police Department on a Saturday in Manhattan, and he was charged with strangulation, assault, and harassment. It seemed to be described by NYPD as a domestic dispute. And literally after this happened, it was almost like a Johnny Depp moment where like his whole career was started going down and declining. This guy's been in 3 big movies. His life has changed. He has a whole contract and a whole like promise made from Marvel because he's this big character. And then all of a sudden now nobody wants to talk to him anymore. And like people are, moving away from him. I can't find this dude's account anymore on Instagram. He's doing the whole disappearing act that people normally do. Whoever his PR is doing a tremendous job, by the way. Johnny Depp was also at his peak at a certain time with Disney, with Pirates of the Caribbean era, when he was just dominating with the movies and killing the character. After getting an accusation from Amber Heard, having lost all the opportunities that he had, all the other upcoming movies that he could have gotten, all being gone and stripped away from him, just simply from an accusation. Not that he was guilty, but from an accusation. As of this recording, Jonathan Majors is not proven innocent or guilty. As of right now, is still processing. It's kind of crazy that people and companies are coming to their own conclusions and even making plan B moves and trying to change stuff. It just seems very, very weird. So what struck up this video in the first place? Well, I've been seeing lately on Instagram posts saying that there's rumors that he's not gonna be in the next Marvel movies like Kang Dynasty and all the other like Kang related movies. It's obvious that they're doing that because as a reaction to what's going on with him legally. This Facebook post brought it all together for me and I was genuinely pissed actually looking at this. Disney is trying to do some damage control by excluding Jonathan Majors and no mention of Kang the Conqueror even in the description area of the Marvel Studios film Quantumania on Disney+. Not even a mention of the actor or the character on social media when promoting this film. And I did check the Instagram. They haven't mentioned or shown the character, but if you scroll down to when earlier the movie was getting promoted before the release date, they were showing a lot more Kang, and now it's a lot more like Scott Lang, Cassie Lang, and all the other characters and all the other minor characters. Again, I saw this post, very skeptical, had to do a whole proofread before I make a whole video, so I'm not talking out of my ass. I actually checked. This is the caption. Get ready for this. Superhero partners Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne return to continue their adventures as Ant-Man and the Wasp together with Hope's parents, Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, and Scott's daughter, Cassie. The family finds themselves exploring the quantum realm, interacting with strange new creatures, and embarking on an adventure that will push them beyond the limits of what they thought was possible. That's weird. And then when you look at the cast list, usually when you look at the cast list on Disney, it shows in order of appearance or it shows in order of like importance of who's the main characters and then who's the side minor character. You have the director over there, Peyton Reed. Good job, Peyton Reed. You have Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Michael Pfeiffer, Catherine Newton, and then Jonathan Majors as the last character, which is quite weird because I think the 3 main characters of this movie was Ant-Man, Wasp, and Kang. This seems to be quite contradictory to me because Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was marketed as a movie so big that it was the first Phase 5 movie. Ant-Man, out of all characters, no one gives a shit about him. I was surprised that this dude was gonna get trilogy because all his movies has always been like filler episodes. Like you never needed to watch Ant-Man. Thor gets a trilogy movie, that's deserved. Captain America gets a trilogy movie, that's deserved. And then Ant-Man is like, you're getting a trillion. It doesn't make sense. But they added so much marketing to this. The whole point was it was promoted using Kang. The trailers were using Kang. There was even released scenes of Kang. He was a huge portion of the story because he was introducing the next big bad villain. This guy was supposed to be badder than Thanos. It seems very off-putting and quite contradictory that he's not even in or mentioned. Kang, the name Kang, or even like mentioning him subtly is not even in the description. It's quite fishy. And then you got to go back to the fact that there are rumors that he might not even appear in the Kang Dynasty movies in the future. He might not even appear anymore in the MCU because of his dispute problems. They might recast him or have to rewrite the story. I don't know exactly what lane they're going to push. Despite their baiting on diversity and trying to show everyone that they're diverse and they're accepting of different groups of people, they still want to be profitable. They still want to make money. I'm sure they have backup actors that they can use and pop in and do a whole recast situation like Superman and Lois did, where they added the whole new like Jonathan character and like we act like we don't know anything happened, even though it feels weird that a completely new person is in a new season. When Johnny Depp got his accusation and everyone was going against him and all the companies were leaving him, and it took so many years to gather information and evidence and this case to be shown to the public for many days, millions of people watching the live streams every day to finally prove and show that this man was not guilty. And everyone would go, oh, wow. Oh, we're so sorry. Oh, and people started showing awareness that men can actually be abused in relationships. It was quite funny to me. It will be kind of funny when this case gets processed. Let's say hypothetically, he is innocent. What happens now? What if Marvel makes a move so quick to replace him as an actor and remove him in the next couple movies and he ends up being innocent? What are they gonna say? Finally, I want to give a message to you guys. If you're not able to separate the art from the artist, you're not going to fully enjoy the art that you are watching. While it is hard to endure watching someone who's possibly done horrible things, think about it from this perspective. I'm watching movies to learn. When I go to movies, I don't go there like get entertained. And I get entertained all the time. 80% of the time, I'm picking inspiration. I'm looking at a shot. Oh, that's a cool shot. Looking at the way they edit this stuff. Oh, that's a really good. I'm trying to see these things and trying to find ways to put it in my own video. And I think a lot of you guys should do the same too. Separate the art from the artist so you can enjoy the art a little bit more. And don't be so quick to make a move and assumption just from an allegation. It's always innocent until proven guilty. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys drop a like on it if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you are new here and want to see more videos like this. Check out this video right here where I talk about Instagram verification and if you should buy it. And check this video down here if you want to learn how to make some bomb-ass grilled cheese sandwich. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.